Samaj, that the best thing to do is do what makes you happy because people are not going to like you and people are going to talk about you no matter what you do. If you love them, you're the best, you're the greatest. And then the moment you don't, like your mother. Your mother can say, I love my son. He is so good. He's the best. He's the best. I love him. He's the best thing to happen to me. And I want him to be a doctor and he's so good. And boom, watch what happened. Then she says, then you tell mom, wait a minute, I don't want to be a doctor. But wait a minute, you don't want to. But see, you're not mommy's favorite anymore. But mom, you love me. You said I'd be. Yeah, but now you're not doing what I want you to do now. You see, so you can even disappoint your own parents following your vision. You know, so you might as well do that because you're not going to make everybody happy. And people always trying to put themselves in that position. It's like you, when you start, get ready for the comments and stuff, and people being like, oh, why do you say that? What do you mean? You know, and when I tell you, this is what, use the IP Kingdom deflect strategy. Where's yours at?
Welcome guys to Keep Me Inspired. My name is Shivatma Chennai and I am your host for this show. Every 15 days I will be interviewing today's most inspiring and successful personalities who will range from CEOs, YouTubers, authors and other change makers in order to help you to make early life-changing decisions and realize your true worth. Hello everyone, today in this episode 6, you are gonna listen to Afi Kingdom. This episode was meant to be a podcast but turned out to be a one-on-one mentorship. Even me personally gonna listen to this episode again and again and again. This recording was done on Zoom, so expect a bit audio trouble. Put your earphone and enjoy our conversation. Hey brother.
Hey. It seems like that's better anyway. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm good. Last time
everything clear? You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Huh?
Yeah, I can hear.
Good. Yeah. Cool. Where's my Are you recording now or no?
Yeah, I'm recording right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right, cool.
Last time when I spoke to you, I was not knowing about podcast, and recently I started.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel? Does it make you feel good talking to the people about different things?
Yeah, it just taught me so many things by speaking to 5 different people.
How do you go about getting your guests?
I just try Instagram, Facebook, and all the social media possible, and also emails.
Good. So the reason why I asked you that is to prove a point. See, my man Samaj, he really wants to be a successful podcaster because the reason why I'm saying this is because for me, a lot of guys ask me like, oh, how'd you get him over? How'd you get that content creator? He's bigger than you. How'd you get him to do an interview with you? Because I have an abundance mindset and I'm not scared to put myself out there for it. No. A lot of people, they want to do these things in their head, but they're scared of when they put something out there that they're going to get rejected, which stops them from doing it. You see? So even you reaching out to people, some people are scared to do that. They just want the people to come to them and make them a cool video. Like, it doesn't happen. You have to be willing to put yourself out there. And because you know, there's people who I send a message when I had 500 subscribers. They left me on red, and now they hit me up. Oh yeah, I like your content. I remember them leaving me on red though. I remember them not responding, and it's just funny because I know the same information, and just how much status is in control of everything. Just like you, when you get 1,000 followers, people were gonna come asking you, and it's just kind of, you know what I mean? And it just comes from just doing it. People always ask, like, what's the best way to start? I say, just do it. Like, oh, I need to get all this mixer and equipment. Get stuff as you're doing it. Upgrade as you're doing it. Because what's gonna happen is people have this vision, right? They have this vision of what they want things to be. So they say, okay, I want to start a podcast. I want this kind of background. I want this kind of camera. I want this kind of graphics. And then so they have that fixated in their mind, and then it never gets done because they have this vision, but they can't see it, right? So, and then even if they do get these things that they ask for, okay, I got the fancy camera there. I got the earphones. I got the sound system. I got the mixer. Now I put a video out. Nobody watches it. Guess what? They're going to stop. You see? They stop because they had this vision of what they wanted to be. And then they got all these things together. And then I'm here now and no one's listening. See, you just need to just get out there and do it. Improve as you're going along. And then that way, when you have all your fancy production and you have all your stuff, you actually know what you're doing. Because guess what, Samaji? I can give you all the production stuff you want. You still don't know what you're doing until you start doing it, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it again. You don't know what you're doing until you start doing it.
Exactly.
That's the way it goes. Yeah. You can read it. Oh, this is how you do it. Cool. But can you do it, though? Just like me. Just because I know information doesn't make me a teacher. I can be as smart as I want to be. Me being able to get the listener or you to understand what I'm saying is a skill. You know? So, you know, that's the main thing. Because I used to listen to podcasts, but I never considered making my own initially. You know, teaching was always something I wanted to do. Podcasting is something that I wanted to do, but I didn't see the resources in the network to be able to start it myself. So it wasn't nothing that I was pursuing. It kind of pursued me. And that's what happens when you're on your purpose and you're on your goals. The things that you want, they're going to come to you through your journey. They're going to come through your journey. Just like you met me. You met me for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You could have met me 5 years ago. You could have met, but the time that you met me, we were both on the right path. It's for an exchange. You gave me something, yeah. I gave you something.
When I met you, you were just starting with one book, and today you are author of 4 books, plus you are writing more.
Yeah, and I'm already, when I finish this, like I seen you, you know, I had these, I think I might only do one or two next year. What I want to do is I want to gradually, see, I'm the type of person, I just like to have it done. Just like, as you know, I had an audio book for the Dominance Mindset of a King done, but I don't even want to release it until next year. But I just like to know that it's done. You know, people be like, why you don't wait? Why you don't rest? Why? Okay, you just did one. Why you don't wait till next year? Because I don't want to. Because I had these ideas. See, you're telling me the way you want to do it. That's the way you want to do it. You want to write a book every 5 years? Then that's fine for you. I got these ideas in my. See, now I'm going into teacher mode. Now you feel it. You see, you feel the energy through the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do it the way you want to do it. How you gonna tell? People will tell you how you should do your stuff, but they can't even get to the point where you're at. You see what I'm saying? Oh, Samaj, you should do this. Okay, well, where's your podcast at? Well, I ain't got one, but if I did, okay, but if you did. Until you do, you can't show me. You can't tell me. You know? That's just like me telling you about a woman that I ain't met yet. I have to deal with her. I have to see her. I have to date her. I have to be around her to tell you about her. You know? Same thing. You know? And it's another thing. And I'll tell you this. I'm going to tell you this, bro. This is the best advice I can give you about podcasting. Besides being consistent, because we know that's one of the major keys. But the major thing, bro, is don't be scared to be yourself. See, when I first started, I felt like I had to be this character. You know, like I said, before I started doing the podcast, I would do the videos. So I'm like, hey, y'all guys, so this is what we doing now. And then And because I thought you had to like be like that, like, oh, okay, this is this, and this is gonna be this, and then once I start embracing me and start, because I can be very brash and upfront, and once I start letting that out, people embraced it, and that's when I start growing. I wasn't growing when I was trying to be who I thought this is what a content creator look and sounds like. So let me try to be this, and let me try to talk about these talking points when I'm not passionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
Even me, I can grow my podcast faster than it's growing if I took the talking points that more people wanted to hear. But I like speaking about what I'm passionate about because it makes me happy. So I can touch less people, but I'm more self-gratified because I'm doing what I love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tell, like, guys, they know I'm a dater. I'm a nice-looking guy. They know that I deal with women, and they ask me about the dating a lot. Even though my Instagram is called Dominance Mindset Raw Game. My book, Dominance Mindset of the King. It's about the mindset. But guys, they just want, I want girls. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That mindset, because that mindset stuff is cool. But okay, how I get a date? And I'm telling them, if you get the mindset right, the dates are going to come. You want me to tell you what to say to this woman? Once you find something that you are passionate about, it's going to make you attractive. Mm-hmm. Women will see that. People will see that. Not only will it bring women in your life, it's going to bring people in your life too, because you're working towards something. A lot of people feel like in life that they have to have another person in order to be complete. But the key to success is completing yourself first. Because if you don't complete yourself first, then you come reliant on someone else for you to feel whole. You want to feel whole already, and then whenever somebody comes, it's just bonus. But guess what? If you lose that person, you're still whole. Wow. You know? That's why people who are in relationships and get married, yeah, you like that, huh? And then they lose their person, they lose their girl, and they can't function in life anymore because they weren't whole. You know, they weren't whole. But you want a person I talk to you, I ask you in a relationship? Ooh, you got kids? Keep it that way. Told you so much. Get your stuff together first. That stuff will come. Don't be trying to be a hopeless romantic searching for love till you're 30, and then you didn't accomplish none of your goals. You know?
Brother,
what are you thinking right now? Because I can tell you're thinking something in your face. What are you thinking?
Yeah, like you're
on your mind. What do you think about what I said?
You are completely yourself. Like you are completely yourself. You are not trying to fake yourself. You are just telling out whatever you think. Like I think telling the truth is a very important thing.
Mm-hmm. And then when people get to know you, they know the real you. They don't know the person who you pretended to be. And then you get discouraged because once you start letting out the real you, they don't like you. But you shouldn't have been faking from the beginning. You know. I learned in life, Samaj, that the best thing to do is do what makes you happy, because people are not going to like you and people are going to talk about you no matter what you do. If you love them, you're the best, you're the greatest. And then the moment you don't, like your mother. Your mother can say, I love my son. He is so good. He's the best. He's the best. I love him. He's the best thing to happen to me. And I want him to be a doctor, and he's so good. Boom. Watch what happened. Then she says, then you tell mom, wait a minute. I don't want to be a doctor. But wait a minute. You don't want to, but see, you're not mommy's favorite anymore. But mom, you love me. You said I'd be, but now you're not doing what I want you to do now. You see? So you can even disappoint your own parents following your vision. You know? So you might as well do that, because you're not going to make everybody happy. And people always trying to put themselves in that position. Just like you. When you start, get ready for the comments and stuff, and people being like, oh, why do you say that? What do you mean? You know, and when I tell you, this is what use the IP Kingdom deflect strategy. Where's yours at? Okay, send me the link to yours. If you don't like mine, let me see yours. It's better, right? Okay, we'll send it to me. Somebody said, hicking me up. Hey, IP Kingdom, I didn't like your book. You should have did it like this. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, let me critique your book. Oh, you don't have one. Oh.
Like everyone liked
Okay,
to suggest.
Well, you one, then tell me. Oh, you don't have one. Oh, you do have one, but it's in your head still. Oh, it's still in your head. Oh, okay. So you don't have one then. Oh, okay. That's my humor.
So if they have one, they would have respected yours.
Yeah, because it's like you haven't even got to the step that I'm at. So you don't know how it is. You know? If like I say, I can't tell you about college. Oh, college is hard. They give you a lot of homework. You're gonna lose a lot of sleep at night, all this. And you'd be like, did you go to college? No, but I'm just saying though. Well, then you don't know. Hey, Samaj, you know what? Having a pet is hard. You know, they always pee all over the house. They always leave dog fur all over the house. Oh, and this is Samaj telling me, oh, IP Kingdom, what's your pet's name? Oh, well, I don't have one. I just see. You see how stupid it sounds when you break it down? You can't feed into people's opinions because they're just that. You know. I'm sorry, this didn't became a coaching call.
So,
yeah.
So anyway, they will comment you whether you be yourself or you be someone else. They will definitely comment you anyway. So you chose to be yourself
Right.
instead.
I got a thing. When people come in my lot, like, you know, I do the videos, but when people, because actually my audience gets mad at me for it. But I tell you why I do it. I tell you the psychology behind it. So, you know, people can leave comments on your videos, negative comments. But when I do live shows, you know, they have the live chats. So just like yesterday, you can go back and watch that show. Matter of fact, it's the last show that I did. Watch it. And you can see. And maybe when you start doing live shows, you can take this strategy and just tweak it to your liking, right? So somebody came in the chat. So we were talking about this. There was a big thing about these rappers, Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy. I don't know if you know them, but they had this little battle or whatever. The other day, it broke the internet. And, you know, we talked about that. And then somebody came in my chat and was like, oh, are